Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more BlazBlue Chronophantasma Extend. In the previous episode, we went to another gag ending about natural instincts and dismembered tails. I don't even know. In this episode, we're gonna get back on track once again and move on with the main story. So, if you'd like to see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, click that bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Now then, without further ado, let us turn around.
Noellers. Lieutenant Makoto Nanya, I've been searching for you.
Ruh-roh.
Tsubaki, I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? Looking for me? I'm the one who's been seeking you. Even so, my information lines up exactly. Quite frankly, I'm astonished. The intel checks out. No, there's no time for that now. Tsubaki, leave the NOL and come with me. The NOL is definitely up to something fishy. Funny you should say that. Words of a felon. And what, pray tell, is the NOL doing that's fishy? Tsubaki, do you know what happened during the Ikaruga Civil War? On the surface, it seems like it was a war of independence, started by Ikaruga. But it's actually a war that the NOL caused. It's true that at that time, the Ikaruga Federation was complaining to the NOL that they wanted to be acknowledged as autonomous. But they weren't trying to start a war. They were trying to settle it through talks and diplomacy. But the NOL started a war because that was the Imperator's will. That's the only reason they did it. You despise war, Tsubaki. Do you know what the Imperator's words were back then? She said, the more death, the better. Ikaruga pleaded over and over for a ceasefire, but the NOL wouldn't listen to them at all. Not once did they try to stop the war, and the whole time they used the excuse that it was all for the Imperator. Even though so many people had already died.
I don't remember this information coming up. What the fuck? Where the hell is all this information coming from all of a sudden?
That's why they would do something so absurd. Tsubaki, can you honestly say that the NOL, that the Imperator is in the right? Makoto, you seem to be misunderstanding something. Misunderstanding? The NOL... No, all life on this world exists for the Imperator. If those lives are spent for the sake of the Imperator, then they should consider it a great honor. They are insects. Your passionate words mean nothing. Makoto Nanya, wasn't it? Yes, what I seek for the sum of all things in the universe. Death. Huh? Who is... Tsubaki? This is my final advice to you. Return to the NOL, Lieutenant Makoto Nanya. If you do not, I shall show no restraint in dealing your punishment. Wait a second. What was that just now? Tsubaki, it is you, isn't it? Indeed. You're acting strange, Makoto. I thought I would make a bit of an allowance for the sake of an old friend. But, if you will not heed my advice, I will deal you your judgment here and now.
Okay, I guess we're fighting Tsubaki. Oh, but is it actually Tsubaki? Well, I mean, it is Tsubaki, but is it actually Tsubaki controlling herself? Probably not.
Rebel 1, action!
Yeah. I'm not counter. It's my turn.
Is it?
It's my turn. Not quite.
All right, you got a lot of defense, but that's not going to help.
Tsubaki.
Once again, we won in the fight, but lost in the cutscene.
Is that all, Lieutenant Makoto Nanya? Very well. That's quite enough. Be still. I will end this.
Well, I think this has gone far enough.
Hi, Kagura.
Colonel Mutsuki, what are you doing here?
Yes. Thank you very much for your referral, Major Tsubaki Yayoi. I'll take Lieutenant Makoto Nanaya here into custody. You're free to return to your task of apprehending Ragna the Blood Edge.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. Come with me, Lieutenant Makoto Nanaya.
For the Colonel himself to come out and handle this. Being the Lord of the region must leave you with a lot of time on your hands.
I have a lot of good subordinates. They make things easy for me. I'll make sure to keep my boots on the ground and try their jobs as well. I'm the chief of the Duodecim, after all. And the Imperator's orders are absolute, right? Here, this is a letter of Imperial decree.
This is the Imperator's seal, no doubt about it. But, Colonel Mutsuki, is this really from the Imperator?
Oh, are you questioning this? You've gotten mighty arrogant, haven't you? I received the Imperator's decree and came here. Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi, remember what we said.
The Imperator's will overrides all other commands.
Right. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to take in the traitor and her huge boobs.
Kagura!
Huge boot?
Hey, shut up and start walking, traitor.
Kagura. Mutsuki.
Jesus Christ, Kagura.
So she's about half and half then.
Kagura, my chest. It's too tight.
Quiet, traitor. Shut up and keep walking. Though with a massive chest like that, it's probably pretty constricting, huh? While I'm at it, can we escalate to touching?
Die!
Worth it?
What the hell are you thinking?
I should be asking you that, you idiot.
Ooh. So how long were you watching that?
From the beginning, there was something I needed to verify.
And that letter of Imperial decree?
It's a fake, obviously.
I thought so. Still, how did Tsubaki know where I was?
I tipped her off.
What? You did?
I'm sorry for using you as bait like that. Hibiki relayed the info to her, I should add.
It's okay. I was the one that took off on my own. It's my fault. Thank you for saving me.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, aren't we? You and I?
Yeah, you're right. You're a bestie, Kagura.
Please trust in me then. As a friend. As a bestie.
I will.
Hmm?
What? Don't be creepy.
I was just thinking how cute you are when you're acting genuine and calm.
Kagura!
Worth it.
Feels dirty.
Ah, what the hell? That seriously hurt. That was a compliment. Oh.
Just knock it off, okay? I know you find me cute, but don't be creepy.
I guess this is more like the Makoto I know. Oh, by the way, we brought Noelle in, so there's no need to worry about her. There are some other interesting folks, too.
Interesting.
I'm looking forward to you meeting them.
By the way, Kagura, would you please untie me already?
Why? You look great like that. Still worth it.
Why does she keep punching him? Oh, alright. I mean, to think that, I guess we're in episode. Fuck! That's what I was worried about.
I'm bored.
I was trying to keep it episode by episode basis, but that fucking. The fucking gag ending screwed me up, so it's still way too early. We're gonna keep going.
We could read a book together.
I sound like a.
Pass.
Aw, but I borrowed a book from Kokonoe. It's a good one, I promise.
It's called The Duel of Glitches. The main character is strong and kind, but he's a bit of a bully. He's the kind of guy who irritates other people, even his friends sometimes. He constantly shouts obscenities at his rivals, and just reading it breaks my heart a bit. Pretty good, right?
Sounds a little close to home, frankly.
Sounds like an autobiography.
Okay, I have another one. This one's The Imp of the Perverse. I don't want to spoil it too much, but you won't want to be left alone at night after reading it. When no one is around, you get a feeling to do things you know you shouldn't. And worse, you feel more and more compelled to do them. It'll definitely leave an impression on you. You won't be able to escape that feeling for a week. Any interest?
Nope, not at all. Not in the slightest. Not even a tiny bit.
Okay, well, why don't we play a game? We can play cards. Though I guess you'd need to be able to put your hands out here to play, huh?
You can put your hands through the bars.
Hey, not that I mind, but how long are you gonna sit there?
How long? Until you can come out, Ragna.
Come on, I thought you agreed to stop acting like we're friends. Super multi-layer restraining field, huh? I just give it enough... Hey, would you please just get out of here? Seriously, go.
I'm sorry, Ragna, but I can't. Kokonoe told me to stay here, and
You what?
I don't want to leave your side.
I can't figure it out. Who are you exactly? Have we met? I don't remember meeting you ever.
That's not easy to respond to. Makes me a little sad, actually.
Hey, I'm sorry to bring it up, but I don't know what I don't know.
Well, I want to explain it all, but I'm not sure how to do it.
Oh, Celica, you're here too.
Oh, hi, Rachel.
Where the hell?
Oh, Miss Rachel! Kokonoe made me Chief Ragna Watcher.
What? How do you two know each other? Whatever. You gotta teleport me out of here, Rabbit.
She can't.
Let me consider. No.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Look, I'm sorry about before. I don't know what
I don't think I'm sorry is gonna cut it.
Feelings, right?
I don't think I'm sorry is gonna cut it, Ragna. You're way too dense to understand what's actually going on right now.
Who could have suspected that hearing your completely empty apology would fail to move me emotionally in even the smallest way? But if you must know, I am not angry with you. It's hard to be angry with a worm, after all.
A worm? Okay, look. I'm gonna beg. I'm begging now. I need to get out of here. I don't have time to be in here. You get that, right?
I am truly sorry, but I don't think worms can speak. Maybe I'm imagining things. I'm killing time with some idle gossip with my peers. Seems like I chose the perfect time.
Killing time? Peers?
Miss Rachel, what is it?
Noelle, what are you doing here?
It felt like I was being called here.
Are you seriously gonna hold a slumber party outside of someone's jail cell?
I have a matter of importance to discuss with you. Just ignore the worm in the adjoining room.
Rachel, go fuck
A
yourself.
matter of importance.
Yes, I need to tell you about the book called The World. It has to do with the successor to the Azure, and with us, the Chronophantasma.
Hello! Okay, now we're getting into it. One moment, I need to be aware of this, but I need to answer this real quick. Okay.
Chronophantasma?
Must have been the wind. Let me continue.
Please tell us.
Yes, please.
Bear with me. The details may be involved. It is a story about a single book and a young girl. That young girl was imprisoned. Yes, it was very much like this jail. Dark, cold, and lonely. One day she was given a book. In that book was written a tale. The story tells of a young girl in a country who is captured by a monster. a hero appears and defeats the monster. The end.
That's disappointing.
What a book.
Quiet, vermin. You don't have permission to talk. All that was written was the beginning and the end. All of the pages in between were blank. This didn't make for a story, so the young girl went on to write her own story in the book, relying on her own memory. The beginning had already been decided, so she wrote its continuation. The hero journeyed the country, ridding it of all its troubles. The story had spanned 100 pages when the brave hero stood before the young maiden. Then, he defeated the monster. But this young girl, she didn't like this story. She started to patch it up and change it. But the ending was already predetermined. It would always end the same way. The hero would stand before the young maiden, defeat the monster, then it would end. Silly, isn't it?
Huh? When the monster is defeated, wouldn't they live happily ever after?
Miss Rachel, what happens to the young maiden in the story after the monster is defeated?
The monster was actually the maiden herself.
Huh?
The young maiden was imprisoned by the monster that consumed the world. The girl rewrote the story's plot to its ending over and over again, so many times that the book became tattered and worn. But no matter how many times she wrote and rewrote, the hero would simply defeat the monster. He would not save the young maiden. Because it's a monster. Of course the monster is defeated. The ending cannot be changed, for that is the pre-established plot to be repeated. The young girl continued to rewrite and rewrite, pleaded to the hero to save the maiden. Please rescue me, she would say. But the hero wouldn't listen. Of course he wouldn't. He's a character in a book. Actors only carry out the roles they are given. The hero is simply to defeat the monster and claim the fame that comes with being the hero. Which is why the hero never saved the maiden. Before long, the young girl fell into despair. And of course she would. Who wished for her own story, which she was writing herself, would not come true. And yet the girl continued to believe. She continued to believe that the hero would save her. She probably still believes it now.
That wasn't much of a story.
Thus ends my exposition. Your eavesdropping leaves much to be desired, Kokonoe.
Hey, you came in here and you started talking. It's got nothing to do with me.
I suppose I agree. Now, I should be on my way. Thank you for being a respectful audience. This was an enjoyable way to pass the time.
Okay, that puts so many questions in my mind right now. It's like, obviously, she wouldn't say this for nothing. But if it's referring to what's actually going on within the BlazBlue universe, who is the young maiden? Is it Noelle? Tsubaki's technically trapped. Ragna's sister, I can't remember what her name is. I'm assuming she's trapped as the Imperator. Could it be New? There are so many, quote, maidens that fit the tale. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Oh no, thank you. And thank you for sharing it with us.
Rachel, I want to thank you too.
Rachel,
What is it?
never mind. And, sorry for interrupting you.
I see.
Ragna seems to have tamed down a little bit. Interesting.
A hero that doesn't even attempt to save. He only defeats. What am I fighting for?
What was that, Ragna?
Oh, nah, it's nothing.
Ragna.
You know, Noelle, you shouldn't just follow Ragna around whenever you feel like it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Professor Kokonoe.
It's fine. I was just looking for you anyway. Makoto's back. She should be in her room right now. I'll call for you later, so go wait there for now. Got it?
Makoto's back? Yes! Understood. Thank you.
Also, Ragna, I'm busting you out. You're coming with me.
Huh? Is it okay for you to be letting me out? I can't make any guarantees here.
Do you know what this is?
Will you be satisfied if I just say a rectangle?
As you can see, it's a remote switch. I believe I mentioned it before. Do you think that I, Kokonoe, would simply fix your left arm and leave it at that? I fitted your left arm with an MD bomb.
A bomb? Crazy bitch!
The MDB is fitted to you at the cellular level, so there's no way you can remove it. As for what it'll do to you, best not to even think about it. It won't be pretty.
This is a poor excuse for a threat.
Say what you want. Oh, and one more thing. The MDB will only destroy your body. You don't need to worry about any harm coming to those around you. Enjoy dying all by yourself. Bye-bye.
Whoa, hey, wait! Wait, what? What the hell, Kokonoe? That was a bluff, wasn't it?
I'll give this to you, Celica. Don't lose it.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Ragna, I've armed the bomb. If you go more than a certain distance from Celica, the bomb will explode. That distance is, well, it should be a comfortable distance, but you might not want to test it.
Are you serious?
You don't understand a word I'm saying, huh? This is a waste of time. We should just get rid of you after all. Let's go, Celica.
Wait a minute, Kokonoe. What about Ragna?
What is it, Celica? Did you want to watch this man get reduced to his base elements? I'm not really into grotesque shit, but if you really want to watch, I can go and you can just stay here.
Whoa, hey! What the hell does that mean? Just leave the switch near me, okay?
Like I would only have a single switch for the bomb. You need to understand me better, kiddo. If you violate any of my instructions, I will not hesitate to detonate it.
Oof.
Okay, I'm coming out. That's what you wanted, right? Just tell me where you want me to go. Oh God, you're somehow worse than the rabbit.
Did you say something?
Nothing at all. Let's go, Celica.
Hey, wait up, Ragna! Kokonoe, it's a joke, right?
How often do I joke? Hurry up and follow or he'll explode. Or implode. Or whatever.
What? Wait, Ragna, wait!
What noisy people.
You kind of brought this on yourself. I think...
So, why did it take over 2 hours to get here?
I think this is a good place to end it. And so I will. We're going to do just that. We'll leave it here. With my luck, the fucking... it's going to end soon. But I don't want this episode to go on too long. And also, considering this is called Brothers, Jin and Ragnar are going to meet up at some point. So, I haven't seen that yet, so I think I'm in the clear. Either way, that puts some questions in my head. Mind you, I want to... these are all rhetorical. I don't want any of these questions actually answered. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not going to make the same mistake again and leave it open-ended for somebody in the comments just to ruin it. Alright? Okay. Thank you guys for watching. And see you guys later.